Good morning, students. Today we will enter into the last session of this chapter and will study regional approach to study geography and the importance of physical geography. Let us look at the regional approach, which again divided into four parts. First one is regional studies, or you can say area studies. Under the regional study, we study the region based on the different hierarchy. Hierarchy range from macro level regional studies to the micro level regional studies. Macro means large region, and micro region represents the grassroots level of region, or you can say very small region, and the major region comes in between macro and micro region. Second one is regional planning. In regional planning, geographer makes the plan for the development of region. Region may be either rural or urban. Third is regional development, where we focus ourselves in implementing the planning chalked out for the development of the region. And the fourth branch of geography is regional analysis, where we analyze the regional development, where we analyze the development which has occurred through proper planning or it is implemented properly. There are two aspects which are common to every discipline, whether the discipline is natural science or social science. But in case of geography, two has the two aspects. First one is philosophy, second one is methods and techniques. Under philosophy, there's two subjects. First one is geographical thought, second one is land and human interaction, that is human ecology. Let us move into the main chart. You can see here in this second branch of geography, that is philosophy. First one is geographical thought. Geographical thought is the subject where we study the different chronologies through which the discipline geography got evolved, and in the course of time they evolved the principles through which the geography can be studied. The second principle to study geography is the human ecology. Human ecology is the interaction of human with the physical environment, or you can say interaction of human with the land. And the second branch of the geography is methods and techniques, under which there are four parts. First one is cartography. Cartography is replaced by the computer cartography. Cartography means it is the art of map making, but in recent times it is replaced by the computer cartography. It handles a large volume of data through which maps are made in huge quantity. And the second one is quantitative techniques. According to these techniques, through the use of different statistical tools such as mean, median, mode, standard deviation, mean deviation, coefficient of variation, and so on. Through the application of these statistical tools, we are able to quantify the different physical phenomena or natural resources. And for example, we can easily make the variation of rainfall between two areas through the use of coefficient of variation. Third one is field survey method. This is a direct survey method utilized by the geographer to move into the field to collect the data through the first hand, through the use of questionnaire. And the fourth method is, it is very recent origin, that is geoinformatics. It is the application of computer software, that is GIS, geographical information system. Through this computer software, we are able to handle a large quantum of data. Second one is GPS. GPS is global positioning system through which we are able to find out exact location of the place. Third one is remote sensing. Remote sensing is also the one of the tool where which tool from which we can take out the data which is far from the instrument placed. Now we enter into the physical geography and its importance. Actually, we will teach you physical geography in class 11th, and in the 12th class you will study the human geography, the second part of geography. So it's very important for us to study the meaning of physical geography. Why it is important for us? Physical geography includes the study of lithosphere, atmosphere, hydrosphere, and biosphere. All these four are the elements of physical geography, or you can say four realms of physical geography. Under, under lithosphere consists of landforms, drainage, relief, and physiography. Lithosphere is the solid part of the earth where we are living. Second one is atmosphere. Atmosphere comprises of the air or the composition of gases in the atmosphere, structure of the atmosphere, elements and controls of weather, that is temperature, pressure, wind, precipitation, and climatic types. We will study the climate types in the second book in the 11th class. And the third part of the physical geography is hydrosphere. Hydrosphere comprises of the oceanic, or you can say water realms of the earth, that is oceans, seas, lakes, and associated features with water realm. And we study how does it affect the human life. And the fourth part of the physical geography consists of biosphere. Biosphere comprises of life forms including human beings as well as macro and microorganism and their sustaining mechanism, that is food chain, ecological parameters, and ecological balance. We will also study soil as a part of physical geography. Under soil, we will study the process of pedogenesis through which soils are formed, and it depends upon the parent rocks, what is the mineral constituents of rocks, climate, biological activity, and time. Time is a very important factor in the formation of soils. Time is a very important factor in the maturity of the soil, and it helps in the soil profiles. It helps in the development of soil profiles. Each element is important for human beings. In physical geography, we study the different landforms like plain region. The plain region is those places where we utilize this plain region for agriculture purpose. And the plateau is the second part of the landform which provide which are regarded as the storehouse of minerals, and it is also the abode of forest. And the mountain, it is also the another type of landform which provide the pasture to the animals, forest to wild animals as well as for the aborigines or tribals, and it is utilized for the tourism activity because this mountain has the pristine natural beauty, and it is the source of rivers which are flowing in the lowland. In physical feature, we also study the climate which influence the house types, clothing and food habits of all the different region. If we compare the climatic region of tropics and temperate region, then we can easily find the climatic attributes in terms of the people's clothing, their dressing sense, their housing pattern, etc. In spite of this natural influence or physical influence, human beings equipped with the skills, knowledge, and technology have modified the climatic elements. How they have modified the climatic elements? They have developed air conditioner to control the restricted space, to control the climatic influence of restricted space. Temperature, temperature and precipitation ensures the density of forest and quality of grassland. In the high precipitation area, or you can say in the high rainfall area, evergreen forests are found. In the least rainfall area, have the sparse vegetation found. Precipitation has also the good impact. It recharges the groundwater aquifers, which are utilized by the agriculture purpose and domestic use. We study oceans, which are the storehouse of minerals, besides the fish and other aquatic life. India has developed the technology to utilize the manganese nodules which are lying in the oceanic beds. Soils are the renewable resources. We can renew the quality of soils through the application of fertilizer, which influence the number of economic activities such as agriculture. The fertility of soil is both naturally determined and socially induced. Soils also provide the basis for the biosphere, where all the living organisms survive. It accommodates the plant, animals, and microorganisms. Now let us look at the box. There is some definitions given by the different geographers. First one is Richard Hartshorne. He described geography as the description and explanation of aerial differentiation of Earth's surface. According to him, every part of the Earth are different in terms of physical attributes. So it is the duty of the geographers to study that landscape in terms of differentiation and explain the cause which leads to such differentiation. The second geographer, that is Heitner, who also described the geography in terms of differences of phenomena usually related in different parts of Earth's surface. Now we come to the last paragraph of this chapter. The study of physical geography is emerging as discipline of evaluating and managing natural resource. In order to achieve this objective, it is essential to understand the intricate relationship between physical environment and human beings. Physical environment provides resources and human beings utilize these resources and ensure their economic and cultural development. So this is the interrelationship between humans and physical environment. Through these intricate relationships, they are able to utilize these resources and ensure the economic and cultural development of humans. The accelerated pace of resource utilization with the help of modern technology has created ecological imbalance in the world. Hence, a better understanding of physical environment is absolutely essential for the sustainable development. So, there are two basic objectives of the physical geography. The first one is It helps in evaluating and managing natural resources. Second one is it helps in ecological balances in the world, which are essential for the sustainable development. So we have concluded this chapter. So I think you all have enjoyed this chapter, and we'll further move into next chapter to study. So wait for the next chapter.